Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is LeSquatch and welcome back to Squatchcraft. So in the last episode I said that I still had that cough, which I still have, so I might sound a little bit poorly, but hopefully I'm over the worst of it. So in this episode I'd quite like to get some more enchanting going. I did successfully enchant a new axe, which gave me, I think, efficiency 4 only. So I've combined it with the old one, so we now have efficiency 3, 4 and breaking 3, which is very, very sweet. And I did some more mining. So we have oodles and oodles of resources now, lots of redstone, lots of coal, and lots of iron, and lots of diamonds. Like, look at that EMC value, 3.3 million, almost 3.4 million. It's pretty sweet. We're definitely going to have to do something with that at some point soon. But speaking about building, and seeing as we have ProjectE in this mod pack, I think it would be quite a cool idea to actually make the flying ring Swiftwolf's Trending Gale. I think it needs powering, or it might be one of those things that thinks it needs powering and then doesn't need powering. But I'm going to give it a go. So we need to make 4 dark matter and have 4 feathers. We also need to make an iron band. So we could also use this iron band to make other things like the black hole band, which sucks in items near us. That would be quite useful. Don't think I'm going to do that just yet anyway. But there is a lava amulet that you can make. Wait. Oh, you can use with that. And this gives you immunity to lava, but this also takes 3 dark matter. So I will turn probably all of this into Eternalis fuel, or into dark matter anyway, and then see how much we get. So it turns out that I don't actually have enough coal to make the Eternalis fuel. I need 32, because this requires 4 dark matter, and I only have 21, and we've used all of our coal. So that's actually going to have to be put on hold for a few moments / episodes. And what I thought we could do as like a trade-off between using the mods and trying to stick to as vanilla a playthrough as possible is to get a villager who can trade something for coal, or maybe just like have a trader in here who's standing on top of a condenser that I can shove things in to make coal. Or only use Eternalis fuel maybe, and just have it that way, and then we'd be kind of pretending that there were modded villagers who would trade items for Eternalis fuel. So that could be one example. But now that I can't do this coal thing, which is a bit disappointing, I think maybe we could work on the villagers, because we meant to do that quite a while ago and then just never got around to it. And what I thought, instead of moving them all the way over here, because that's quite far even through the nether, we could set up another forward base at the village and then turn the village into like a market district, which would mean that we'd have a purpose, like a reason, and down the ladder I go, we'd have a reason to go through the nether, or set up like train lines to the village. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I like having the idea of having a reason to leave the base as opposed to bringing everything here. So I will head over to the village. I'll bring some resources with me to build like a big trade. Actually, no, I don't want to take out of this one. I'll take out of this one, the spares chest. So I'll take some building resources with me, and maybe smelt up some stone. Do I have any in there already? Nope. And build like a trade station out of all of this material. Put some granite down maybe, or let's think. Andesite and diorite are always a good combination. But yeah, I'll head over to the village, build a little house for them to live in, and I will be right back. So as I'm running through the nether, I realise that we actually haven't done anything with the nether fortress, which we really, really need to do. I mean, come on guys. Why haven't you been pestering me to do this? So we have one over here, and we have one over there. And I think if we look at the map... Oh, I can't quite see it from there. But I think there's actually... Either this thing is gigantic, or there is a third one in existence somewhere. So we've got at least 2 anyway, which will make building wither farms and blaze farms really, really quite fun to do. And I need to... I'll do that later. Hopefully I won't get knocked off. But yeah, I need to build like a blaze farm sometime. Oh, I see a wither already. No, I'll leave him to it. Maybe get a looting sword at some point. That'd be quite cool. And so we're heading over to the village now. And before I forget, I want to check. Okay, this doesn't have looting on it. We definitely need to do that. Where? Oh, it's over here. So here we go. The villagers haven't been penned in yet, and there is a rogue dungeon over here. So we could actually build a XP farm and have it right next to the village. I just had a really good idea. That could be something I could do. But anyway, let's spruce up the portal a bit, or maybe leave it over there, and build a house like... Where's a good spot? Like here, maybe? Or where would be better? I want it to be a bit more central. Maybe at the end of this path. It's kind of a nice way of leading up to it. So let's check out this axe. This is the first time I'm using it. Oh, this is so fast. Yes, good. I like it. I like it already. So, do we want this to lead down? Don't think we do. Rather have it just at ground level. So, the entrance can be... Oh, this is just going to be cobblestone for now. It's going to be cheap and cheerful. So we have the floor here. Then a door made out of something. Diorite, maybe? Let's have a look. I actually haven't made doors out of diorite ever before. 2, 3... Not liking that. Maybe that could be like a porch, and then we could have a base, like a back board or something. But yeah, I will play around with this because I can't really think and talk and build at the same time. Haven't quite got that far in my Minecraft skill yet. Yeah, I will carry on building and I will be right back. So here is the front of the building. I'm just kidding. Here is the front of the building. I've run out of wood already. I've got a little bit. Might actually swap it out for acacia, but then it would look very grey. So I might have to spruce this area up a bit afterwards. But I thought that this could be the main entrance. As you come in, there'd be villager here, there, carrying on. And on this side as well. And I'll just put a little bed in there because it did get nighttime. And I don't want this village to get raided, because that would suck. So, yeah, I think this is quite a good thing to do. I don't know what I'm going to do back here. Maybe have some storage for, like, overflowing villager trades. But, yeah, I'll see how that goes. So I thought we could try and get our first villager in here. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. I might have to go back and get some rails. But there's this guy, the librarian, sells paper for emeralds. You get a power 3 enchanting book, not too shabby. And there was a farmer over here. Are you the farmer? Maybe? Yeah, wool for emeralds. And then what do you sell? String for emeralds. So there are still quite yeah, there are quite some good ones. Coal for emeralds. So we can nab this guy and trade him, like pretend that he's the wow, you look spaced out, man. Are all of you wow, yeah. I've just noticed that. Their eyes just make them look as though they're on acid or something. Or what do you sell? Oh, you're the paper guy. And I've just been watching some 1.9 Minecraft, and it would be so cool to get like mending books. But sadly they're not in here yet. What's in this chest? Okay. Maybe I've raided this already, I can't quite remember. And yeah, okay, you're the Fletcher, you're the armourer, you're the farmer, right? Oh, shepherd. Yeah. Well, yeah, so I'm going to try and nudge these guys into this house, probably with rails and minecarts, so I need to go back into the portal, which is over here, right? Maybe? I can't remember. It's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to go back in the portal, go back to the base, get some rails, and I will try and nudge these guys into their little sheltered areas. So here we go, trying to get the first villager into the house. Nope, nope. Bad minecart. Bad villager. Or you stay there. Can I nudge you in? Okay, this is going to be a bit harder than I expected. Stay. 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 No. Ugh. If like other YouTubers make this look so easy. There we go. Okay, and then you can go all the way back into the house. You are the string for emeralds guy. And emeralds for arrows? Guess that's kind of a not very good trade, but you'll do for now. No? No. Stop. You want to go in there. This is your new home now. Totally safe from the zombies, I promise. I mean, yeah, totally safe from the zombies. Can I? I can. Right, you... Give you a torch. I can't give you a torch. Take that. That'll probably work. Sure. Let's do... Yeah. Just want him to be like really, really safe for now. So where's that librarian gone? Are you the librarian? Can you stop running around so quickly? Thank you very much. Yes. You sell fire protection. Okay, you might be actually a bit more valuable. Let's get you into a minecart. Go. Oh, that was easy. And now I need to connect you to the track, which is somewhere here. Good. Am I going to have enough rails? One thing that I could do is actually go into that mineshaft that we found and try and collect the rails from there. Can I nudge you whilst in a minecart? I can. It's not very good. I have to nudge you one rail at a time. Yeah. Right, so we have 4 villagers in. And some of them are in minecarts. I think those 2 are these. Okay, these 3 are. This one isn't. Because if I have them in here and I destroy the minecart, or I knock them out, they'll fall down under here and I have to then hoist them all the way back up again. And that happened twice. So the ones that are in the minecarts are staying in the minecarts. But we got the string for emeralds guy, the coal for emerald guy, the paper for emeralds, and the leather for emeralds, which I thought was pretty cool. And then there's one who I've buried over here because I ran out of minecarts, and he... Let's get to him. Can I pick it up? Yes. He is another paper for emeralds guy, and a power 3 book. So that's that guy. So I'll come back for him once I have another minecart. But I think now that we have these guys safely stowed away, we can start trading, which would be pretty sweet. And then maybe extract one of them, bring him back to the base, like this guy, coal for emeralds, and actually do the $8 fuel kind of thing / cheat, maybe not cheat, creative use of game mechanics, / it's part of the mod, get over it. Well, that's more to myself. I mean, I'm trying to keep this as vanilla as possible, but there are just some times when you're like, I really want a flying ring. So yeah, I will go back to the base, I guess, and get some sugarcane after. I'll give finishing this building a stab. I mean, I probably will substitute the oak wood in for acacia and just make like a grey monstrosity. But that seems to be the way that it's shaping, and sometimes you just have to go with it. So yeah, this will be the trim around the edge. I don't know whether I'll have it any wider than this, so maybe bring it in like that, and see how many... Oh, I can complete it, sweet. Well, sort of. Still won't have enough for the entire build, but I can at least do the outer edge, outer rim. So yeah, that's pretty nifty. Gonna have to make sure that all this area is very well lit, and that no zombies can actually get in here. And I may or may not have hit a few villagers whilst trying to destroy the minecarts, so they might be on low level, lower health, so we need to be very careful. So yeah, I will go back to the base. Oh no, there's some oak trees over there. Well, I will get materials, one way or another, and maybe extract that other guy from there, so I'm going to have to go back to the base, and hopefully finish this build. So I was just over here at the rogue dungeon, there's a village, getting some oak wood, when I noticed these things. I didn't place this. And then in each of these are just a load of rockets. And I checked down in the rogue dungeon, there's no way of getting there just from the entrance. It might be like a trap that you can trigger, but yeah. So we now have a load of dispensers and some fireworks. So that's a rather random but quite cool discovery. So I think this is near enough complete. I mean, the structure's here. So we're going to have bays of villagers here and probably here. Windows around the edge. And in the back here will be some extra storage here and probably back there. I mean, it's very flat, and again, I'm not very good at building, but we still need to build a second story, definitely building a second story. And I think once I do like one of those curved slope roofs and maybe build it out a bit, have a nice porch, some structure and some supporting beams, I think it'll start to take shape. So this guy is the coal for emeralds, and I have the materials with me to build a condenser, so I think that we're going to go for it. It'll be quite a cool thing. We get some sheaves, storage upgrade, and just before we use this, this really is a storage upgrade, like a double chest would cover maybe these 4 rows. I mean, this is longer than a double chest, or longer than a standard chest, and also way more rows. So we should actually use this at some point, maybe. And then immediately upgrade it to a condenser. Mochieves! Condense the world. So the trick now is to get this into this block without the villager escaping. So we're going to have to be very, very, very quick. Yes! So I think we need to have some extra protection, like maybe turn these into glass blocks and have pistons above them so the zombies can never get them unless we're actually using the villagers. But now, if I had any coal on me, we could put coal in here and then just chuck items in there to make coal. And this can be like our way of getting coal when we run out. And in this extreme case, I think we have. So, ooh, hello. You're the wool guy. You should be put somewhere safe. And seeing as I don't have any more minecarts, in you go. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, I need to put a light source in there. Get my axe. Ah, I didn't get the wood. Oh well. And I'll put acacia wood down there so I don't keep losing them. So, as we now have this villager in, I will head back to the base, get some more... Well, I guess I should only really use emeralds. But if we look at... Can I do this? And then... yes, good. That works. This little icon here, which by the way, if you're a Windows machine, is if you have a backslash, it's shift and backslash. So this is backslash, shift and backslash does that. And so that's one of the things I've seen on modders, and they never explain it. So there we go, that's how you do that bit. And then you bring up anything that has either coal or emerald in it. So now we have all the coal stuff and all the emerald ore and, you know, etc, etc. But 1 coal is 128. 1 emerald is 1638. So if I do a very quick cheeky calculation on my phone, okay, wait. Calculator. Oh, I didn't say anything. I was using Siri. I didn't use anything. Right, clear. So 16384 divided by 128. Oh, it's 128. As you see. So apparently 128 squared is 384. So if you ever need to know that for maths, then now you know what 128 squared is. But anyway, 1 emerald will get us 128 coal, which is just over 2 stacks. No, it is 2 stacks. So I guess that kind of works out. That seems fair. So I'm going to head back to the base. I'll get some more emeralds, and I will be right back, and maybe bring some string. I don't know, we're low on string. I'll bring some paper and some leather, because I think we have some leftover leather. Right, so we're back. And it's actually a good thing that we didn't have any... Well, I mean, that we brought the stuff with us, because we don't actually have any emeralds in the base. So I've got some paper, just a little bit of paper, and I brought over some leather as well, and a bit of coal. Let's put this in here before I forget. So, yeah, 1 piece of coal will give us 1 piece of coal, that's no surprise. So let's trade, not this guy, this guy. Give him some paper, get some emeralds. Will he unlock anything immediately? That, is that a health regen or is that a new trade? Oh, it's a new trade. Oh, loads of new trades. Okay, this is different. So, just so you guys know, he already had this unlocked. This is the fire protection guy. And that's the second trade. Third trade, 9 books for an emerald. That's not too bad. 12 emeralds for a compass. 3 emeralds for a bookshelf. Oh no. If you break a bookshelf, it'll give you 3 books. I thought we could do the... I just thought we could dupe him into trading. Let's give him some emeralds. What are you going to unlock? If anything. Yeah, you've unlocked something. Alright, second trade was leather pants. Enchanted leather tunics. Oh, that's it. So, in order to get this further, progress it, we need to do some more emeralds. And I'm guessing that as he's called a leather worker, he won't unlock any tools, but... Yeah, mate, is that an armourer? Are we missing an armourer? I don't know, I'll deal with that some other time. So, we now have 2 emeralds. Okay, this is going to be slow. But now we can have 2 stacks of coal. Oh, more than 2 stacks of... Oh, 4 stacks of coal, of course, because I got 2 of them. And this should be the last stack. Yep. And I need to drop something... saplings. Take this last bit of coal. And I will head back to the base, and maybe we can even make the flying ring this episode. So I just did some more trading, and I forgot that they actually give experience. I think I've got them all. I had to keep on jumping to get them, which is a bit frustrating. But I got 6 more emeralds from some paper. So let's dump that in there. And while that's working, let us craft this thing. Oh, I don't want to make 2 though. Oh, I get the bucket back, that's pretty cool. So we have an iron band, which can be used to make all... Ooh. Oh, it tells you what's missing, that's handy. But yeah, this can be used to make all sorts of rings. So black hole band is definitely something that we need to get at some point. Because it'll definitely help in collecting sugarcane, because that stuff keeps popping off into the river. So we have that basis. We have 4 feathers. Don't ask me how I got those feathers. There's still some chickens alive. And now we just need the 4... we just need the 4 dark matter, so we can make some of them. Almost all of them. 2, 3... And we need 8 more, no, 7 more, 8 and... Oh, okay. That's a lot of coal. So can we... Oh man, our inventory is a horrible mess. Let's just quickly set up a chest. And I'll put it here to show that it's temporary. So you, all of you things can go in here for now. And I will definitely not forget about it. So let's take out all of this coal. And please tell me we can do this now. So let's just do it the easy way. Good. Stack. Another stack. Oops. Another stack. And do this. And then do this. Yes! Good. We have enough. So let's make our last block of dark matter. We need those feathers. Knew I'd forgotten something. Can we do this? Yes! Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. Let's make sure we put this away, and that can stay. This can stay. Actually, all these things in my inventory can stay. So, if we double tap space, we have flights. Oh yeah! Look at that. This is going to make building so much easier and faster, which is definitely something that I like. Oh, this is great. This is absolutely great, and it doesn't take any fuel. Or at least, I think if you put some in your inventory, it'll take it. Let's try it. Let's, I don't know, use, oh, whatever. I'll use one of these. So if I start flying around, does it consume it? Yes, it does. It does. Can confirm. So it does consume... Oh, look, you can actually see it in there. Okay, let's not use all of it. So it can confirm, still uses fuel, but you don't need it to fly off, and you can just fly indefinitely without having fuel. So yeah, that's that, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. This has been LeSquatch, and this has actually been quite a productive episode. We've made a villager farm, or a villager house. We've managed to get 4 villagers in there. Let's actually take a quick selfie. But first, let me take a selfie. So yeah, we've got a villager house now. We've got trading up. We have Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. We can fly. Woo! And if we right click, actually, does it do anything? Ooh. Okay, it goes purple. What does purple do? We'll find out some other time. This episode's getting long. So this has been LeSquatch. I hope you've enjoyed. I'd like to be appreciated if you have. I should say thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next episode. Why are you guys all looking at each other? Can't you see there's like a block in your way?